Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome into GizTube. It is Dirt and Nadia. Those are our real names. Don't even question that.
Yeah, is anyone questioning that? I would hope not, because that's our real name.
No, but you might be questioning what GizTube is. And GizTube is everything King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, the band. And on this series, we're going through their whole 2024 North American tour and giving you our concert recap, our favorite songs, show superlatives, all the above.
And you might be wondering, did you all go to every show on this tour? I wish, but no. Unfortunately, we were only able to attend a few of the shows, so we have been watching them on King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's YouTube channels. Thank you so much to them and Heaps Keen Films for making that available.
Yes, so if you didn't go to all the shows and think these videos are irrelevant, go and watch the show we're talking about on their stream and then come watch GizTube. Okay, we are on officially leg 2 of their tour, which is awesome. We got their 3-hour marathon set at the Kia Forum. Today we get another special show in San Diego.
San Diego, yes. And where was this show in San Diego?
It was at the Rady Shell at Jacobs Park.
Rady or Rady?
Any San Diegoans out there know how to pronounce that. But this was a special one because it was an acoustic show.
Yeah.
I love how they're starting the second leg with a 3-hour marathon set and then go straight into an acoustic show the next night.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty
it
cool.
Is
and they
special.
Were very different from each other too. So I know that keeps it fun for the band, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is why they do that. So we're going to talk about it here on the show, but first we're going to kick it over to our friend Amicus to give us a setlist breakdown of this acoustic show. Amicus, tell us everything we need to know about this setlist right now. Go.
All right, time for the Amicus setlist breakdown for the boys' acoustic show in San Diego. Second show of leg tour. Boys start with an acoustic, they're all acoustic, Witchcraft, which goes into Changa. It's the acoustic debut of Changa. I love it when they do silver chord songs acoustic. They all sound great. Thea in Detroit was fabulous, and we get even more this night. After Changa, we get Inner Cell, which goes into Loyalty, which goes into the Horology. We get the whole Horology suite here acoustically. After this, we get Sense. We get Raw Feel. We get Debt. Then we get Flight B741, the title track. We get Iron Lung. We get A Muddy Water that goes into The Bitter Boogie. We get God Is Calling Me Back Home. Fun fact though, it was rumored that the boys sound checked God Is in the Rhythm for this show, but they didn't play it and have not played that song since 2018. What the fuck, boys? Let's get our shit together. God Is in the Rhythm, coming back 2025. Calling it now, please. Anyways, God Is Calling Me Back Home. After this, we get an acoustic Magma, also dubbed the Disco Magma, with lots of silver chord vocal teases or lyric teases, which we then get the acoustic, the silver chord. We get Thea, and then the boys close the night with The River. It is a bit of an incomplete The River, but I'll forgive them because it's such a great show, such a great acoustic show, great vibes, loved it. The Panda shows up. I'm sure Dirt and Nadia will talk about it. Back to you, Dirt and Nadia.
Okay, thank you, Amicus. I mean, even for an acoustic show, this like set list was insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if I got this set list not acoustic, it would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, I would love to get this set list non-acoustic and also acoustic. We've never been to an acoustic show ourselves, but we've watched a few, including this one. So let's get into our top 5 acoustic songs from this show, starting with number 5.
All right, so coming in at number 5, we've got God Is Calling Me Back Home. I love this song. I don't know, I love it. It's a great acoustic song. We play it acoustically together. It's a fun one. So it's got to make my top 5.
Yeah, I don't know which one sounds better, which version of this one sounds better, acoustic or electric. They busted out the electric version, which they had it in a long time in leg 1. Here we get an acoustic form of it, and we played acoustic, so
it's just a good acoustic song in general.
It is. Yeah. So yeah, love that. At number 4, we have Sense, another good acoustic song because it comes off of their whole acoustic album, Paper Mache Dream Balloon.
Synths will always hold a special place in my heart too, because Paper Mache Dream Balloon was my first favorite Giz album, and it is the first song on my first favorite Giz album, so
Yes.
it's always going to hold a special place in my heart, and it's not one they play very often, so.
No,
Fun
and
to hear.
also another one that slaps acoustically as well. So love that we got it acoustic here, though we've also heard it electric. At number 3, an awesome one for an acoustic set, but we get the Horology Suite.
And I believe this was the Horology Suite's acoustic debut, if I am not
Well, Amicus
mistaken.
would have told us all,
Yes.
so thank you,
thanks,
Amicus.
But yes, I mean, Horology Suite acoustic, like even before they did it, Joey was commenting on how he was scared, which they like to do. And
And then Ambi points out that it was Joey's idea to even put the Horology Suite on that acoustic set list, so
oh, it was,
he had to do it. And it was awesome. They
he
rocked
crushed it.
They
It was
did.
so, his vocals felt very clean. It was good.
Joey was like the lead man tonight. You know, Stewie was kind of Stewie. Stu was kind of taking a background tonight, but it was great. Okay, Nadia, what do we got at number 2?
Oof, number 2, a song I never thought I would ever hear acoustically. The Silver Chord. Like, oof, they kind of started teasing it in the song before it, which we will talk about in a second, with some lyrics, and then next thing you know, they're actually playing the song. Yes, it did make me cry.
Add that
That
one to
says it
another
all.
list of songs that make you cry.
Well, it was already on the list.
It was, but now you got to add it acoustically.
Yes, acoustically.
Acoustically.
Yes.
I believe this was the only song you cried at during the acoustic set.
I think you're right. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so yeah, number 2. And then number 1, what has now been coined and known as disco magma. Like, I don't know if you could picture an acoustic magma before this show. Now I can only picture an acoustic magma. This was sick. It was like, from the moment with Cav's little drum beat starting it off, it was going to be a different magma. They teased Silver Chord in there, and then it's just, God, it's awesome.
Oh, it was so fun. It was groovy. It was like,
It
yeah,
was
disco
groovy.
magma is the perfect way to describe it. Like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah, so
Big
those
fan.
are our top 5 songs from the acoustic set. Moving on to our next show superlative, we have the pee song. So Nadia, what song would you have had to go pee in during?
I think if I were at this show, outdoors, in San Diego, on the water, I think I'd probably have to go pee during Muddy Water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I think that's where I would have to go pee. Once again, it'd be quick. Like, y'all know, if I'm going to the restroom during the show, I'm going fast. So it would be quick.
Lightning speed.
Yes.
I think I would choose the song, title track, Flight B741 off of that album. While I liked a lot of the acoustic versions of the songs they put tonight, I thought this was probably the weakest. And yeah, we got Lucas leading. He was cheating tonight. He was playing his normal electric bass. What's up with that?
Hey, that's allowed. It still
And
sounds
Cookie's
good.
over there with his keys. At least
Hey, y'all
Ambi
keep-
had the normal piano.
Y'all keep doing you. It sounded good.
Yeah, no, it was great. But yeah, I guess Flight B741 would be my choice. Next up, we have the best moment from the night. I mean, an acoustic show is already really memorable, and this crowd seemed like it was a lot of fun and that they
Yeah.
were hyped for an acoustic show. Nadia, what would you say is your best moment?
Oof. Well, I really loved. Okay, so to get to this moment, we got to backtrack a little bit.
Backstory here. Give some lore.
So, Giz has played in San Diego before. What they've been doing a lot on this tour is like when they make a stop, they will call out the shows that they've played in that city before and like ask
Like
if
the
anyone
small
went.
venues and
yes.
stuff.
And so they did that at this tour or at this venue, and they mentioned that last time they remember there being a panda in the crowd. They eventually find the panda in the crowd. The panda is still there. Panda, you rock. Panda is
Seriously.
still there right in the rail. They see Panda. They get super excited, just cool moment. And Stu says he remembers the panda like crowd surfed at the last show.
Yeah.
And so he's like, Panda, are you going to crowd surf this time? And the panda's just like, yeah. And yeah, a few songs later, when they start playing Magma acoustically, here you have it. The panda is crowd surfing, and great job, Heaps Keen filmed of
Yes.
finding that panda in the crowd. It was a funny moment because they normally just have their cameras on, you know, the band, and then
Yeah.
like they just go to the audience, and you see the panda arms straight back, just like
Yes,
cruising through the
incredible
crowd.
crowd surfing form, Panda. Like that is how it's done, just with the hands straight back. Don't worry about getting dropped.
I
But yeah,
even commented on, yes, the form, and I was like, I mean, this panda is like moving around. A lot of times you see people struggling when they're crowd surfing, but like
Yeah.
stiff as a board. Good
Panda
job.
came prepared.
What about you, Dirt? What was your favorite?
I mean, I think that was definitely the overall best moment from the show. I would say runner-up would be during God is Calling Me Back Home, and they're kind of doing this jam. Joey takes his Pacifico bottle and is kind of rubbing it on the strings and playing it like that, and he's like, "This style is called cerveza." So it was a quick little moment, but I thought that was fun.
It made a cool sound too. And once again, a cool thing about that too, which I love about this band, is like it's like that is what I picture them when they're just like hanging out with each other, like messing around in the studio. Like that's the type of stuff I feel like they just like do together. So it's cool to kind of get that insight as well and feel a part of that.
Yeah, I like how they just feel so at home and comfortable in front of the crowds, especially at these acoustic shows, to give us little moments like that. Okay, moving on to our next superlative, we have the best banter. Now, they're always chatting a lot during these acoustic shows, and usually the alcohol is flowing as well to help with that. So, Nadia, what was your favorite banter tonight?
I loved, in the beginning of the show, after Changa, Joey comments on Stu's appearance, and he tells him that he looked like a Teletubby who just got out of rehab.
Yep.
I just thought that was funny. I just thought it was very funny. Stu's in his pink jumpsuit, which we will talk about later, so I guess that's the Teletubby vibe.
Well, pink jumpsuit with a jacket over it.
Yes.
So, yeah, very odd looking, I guess.
It was just a funny...
But it was a rainy night, right? Wasn't it raining?
It had it at some point.
Yeah, I think my favorite banter came before the river, and Stu kind of goes on this real quick little backstory about what the river could mean, kind of vague about like smelling something when you wake up in the kitchen and it's good and it's not. And Ambi just chimes in and goes, "I thought the river was about diarrhea." And hey, could go either way.
It could. Who knows?
Yeah, who really knows?
No, Stu's like quote was hilarious. He just like keeps going and going and going, and you're like, where is this gonna lead to?
And then it kind of leads nowhere, and Ambi's just like, I thought it was about diarrhea.
Yeah.
So yeah, great banter. Next up, we have the best dressed. Which member of King Giz would you say is the best dressed tonight?
I mean, I gotta, Joey commented on it. I've gotta go with Stu tonight. He did have the pink piggy jumpsuit on. This is his second show.
Yes, we're counting 2 shows in a row, which are both shows of the second leg.
Yes,
so far.
We reset the count for the second leg. So he's 2 of 2 on the second leg so far. But not only did he have that, he also had maybe a rain jacket, but some sort of jacket over it. He put the hood up. Yeah. He had his glasses on. Like it was a chill vibe.
And he was kind of in the back. He was like positioned behind Joey and like right next to Lucas. So like
it was
not
a chill
quite
vibe
front
for
and
Stu.
center.
I liked it.
Yes, and
I liked it.
Joey killed it with the Teletubby who just got out of rehab. That was too good.
That description.
Okay, next up we have the best superlative. What is Cookie drinking?
Well, Dirt, believe it or not. Are you gonna believe it or not?
I think I'm gonna believe it because it's getting pretty predictable.
And this show, but Cookie comes right out with it. He just walks out with his Pacifico. Love it. We still got to get some on the show. Hey, we'll get there eventually.
We do, yeah. But once again, Cookie's drinking Pacifico. Do we want to go ahead and put money down that he's going to be drinking Pacifico at the next show?
Keep those vibes high, Cookie. I like it.
Yeah, we got to get some. Okay, anyways, moving on to the MVP, Most Valuable Performer. Nadia, who are we giving the MVP to?
We are going to give the MVP for this acoustic show to the whole crew, the whole King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard crew.
Can you name them all?
Ooh, I can name some of them, and I don't know if I've ever been able to name anyone in a band's crew.
Which is cool. The band does a really good job at letting the audience and the Weirdo Swarm kind of know who's in the crew.
Yeah,
they keep them like involved.
It's cool too because they're obviously friends, and which is so awesome. So we're giving the MVP of this show to the crew. Everyone in the crew got shout outs before Magma, kind of when they're doing the little intro.
When they're all going ape shit.
Yeah, yes. So I thought that was really cool. So yeah, MVP of this show and of the tour always is the crew because we all know it can't happen without that crew.
It can't. So good job,
Cheers
crew.
To you guys.
They're the MVP. Okay, last up, we have our overall show ranking. According to KGLW.net, you guys, the fans, because I haven't voted on KGLW.
I never have either, actually.
Yeah, so I don't know who is out there voting on these shows. But anyways, you guys, voted this one a 4.44.
4 is my favorite number, so I kind of love
Same.
this.
I love just looking at this number
Yeah.
on my phone. It's really cool.
You're
I
seeing
like the
3
number
4s
4.
in a
Yeah,
row.
yeah. It would be cool if it was 4 4s, but I'll take 3 4s, I guess. Okay, anyways, that's the fans rating. Nadia, what would you rate this acoustic show?
Man, this acoustic show was awesome. Like, I cannot wait to just pop this one on any
Pop
time
it.
of day. I am giving this show 843 crowd surfing pandas.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Can you picture that in the crowd? 843?
Yeah, this one-
All crowd surfing?
I don't know right offhand how many acoustic shows they have done, and I do know I have not seen all of them. But out of all of the ones that I have seen, I think this one might be my favorite. It was good.
And I think it's the only one with the crowd surfing panda. So
As far
I really
as I
hope
know.
that we keep on seeing this panda pop back
That
up
would be
into
really cool.
King Gizzard lore. That's a good ranking.
Yeah. What about you, Dirt?
I think for my ranking, I combined a little bit of the fans' ranking with my own to give it my own little twist. But I gave this show 44.4 obsidian cleavers.
Make believer. Wow. 44.4 obsidian?
44.4 obsidian cleavers, not make-believers, just the cleavers. That's my ranking.
Woo!
I mean, this show was
It
awesome.
deserved it.
Yeah, probably one of, if not the best acoustic show. Definitely going to be on repeat in our ears. We didn't even talk about they played an acoustic Iron Lung. She wouldn't even let me put that in the top 5 songs.
This is not true. Yeah, it was a great show. I mean, I feel like they keep getting better and better at these acoustic shows. This one was fun because it felt like a good balance of like good acoustic songs like Sense and God Is Calling Me Back Home, and then songs like Magma and Silver Chord that are just
And then
like
you got like
so
Witchcraft
far,
as well.
so far from acoustic. So it's
Yeah.
just a cool combo, cool mashup of all that.
They do a great job at these acoustic shows. I hope they keep doing them. I hope we can make it sometime. Did you watch this show? Did you watch this show and then watch this video? Hopefully, if you're watching this part of the video, are you okay over there?
I was holding it in for so long. Thank you all so much for watching this show. Let us know in the comments, were you there? What was it like? What is the vibe of an acoustic show? We want to go so bad. What was your favorite song? And hey, here's a specific question. What is the song they have yet to play acoustic that you would want to hear?
Because they play them all. From Witchcraft to God Is Calling Me Back Home.
Exactly.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.